UK farmers were already facing an uphill struggle when the war in Ukraine began. Since then, fertiliser and fuel costs have climbed sharply, leaving farmers trying to navigate new obstacles which are making crop production more costly. So, Farmer Lawrence Matthews is monitoring events in Ukraine very closely.
It affects the exchange rates on the currencies and it affects the prices of the fertilisers we buy and the grains we sell. So we could be constantly watching it, and that really does drive the way we plan our way forward.
2 years ago, the UK imported a quarter of its fertiliser from Russia. But gas is a key ingredient, and those costs are up, meaning it's tripled in price. With farm work in full swing in springtime, rising diesel costs add to the financial pressure. The war in Ukraine has created a real challenge for farmers. The rapidly rising cost of fertiliser is just one factor that's making food production much more expensive. And as Ukrainians struggle to sow this season, many crop prices are up.
It's coming out into flower now.
While the UK grows its own oilseed rape, it also imports this high-demand product from Ukraine for cooking oils.
The production has dropped because the Ukrainians are maybe not going to produce any or some rape this year, so there's going to be more demand. So effectively, we want to grow more rape going forward.
The UK produces around half its own food, meaning there's no scarcity. But there's now pressure on UK farmers to grow more. Yet wheat production costs are shooting up too, creating a cash flow problem.
The challenge is addressing those and planning the way forward so that we can carry on producing profitably but still provide food, as you know, that's our job, at a reasonable cost to consumers.
With many Ukrainian ports blocked, the selling price of wheat soared at the start of the war too.
If it means there's less grain on the world market, then we're going to have to step up and produce more, which means we're going to have to source our inputs from somewhere else at the best price we can get them. But ultimately, the price of the inputs will drive the grain price.
The government says it plans to support farmers through the fertiliser crisis, but the long-term fix could lie in cutting dependency on fossil fuels.
Part of the solution is already beginning to come through from British industries that are helping us to replace gas through the rollout of renewables, or might in the future help to replace fertiliser through the production of low-carbon fertilisers here in the UK.
The National Farmers Union is warning that disruption to food production and supply may last years. It seems we're in for the long haul before food prices go down again.